there, welcome back to my channel. So many things have come out like in the past 2 days. Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get right into it. The first one is BABYMONSTER SHEESH. Now this is, I believe, their debut, and I've heard a lot about BABYMONSTER coming from YG. I don't know much about them, but I'm interested and excited. It's been a while since I've heard from a YG group, so I'm looking forward to it. So without any further ado, BABYMONSTER's SHEESH. Ooh.
Baby, I'm a monster. Mona and Mona, I see you in slow-mo, and now you're in trouble.
I like this so far. It's really interesting. I like the use of the piano. Ooh, that was powerful. Who is she? Tell me. Ooh, I like the difference in their tone. Ooh, I like that side-by-side shot too. Also, the colors are nice. I really like the pre-chorus going into this chorus, and actually them spelling out BABYMON is hella catchy. Ooh, pretty. Who is she? Her voice is pretty. Her too. Who are the vocalists, guys? Tell me. Also, her eyes are beautiful. Were any of these girls on Girls Planet? Because I feel like when I was watching, there was someone. 2 or 3 girls? But that's been a while ago, so I'm not sure I recognize them. Okay, guys, wow. Okay, first of all, I loved that. It's definitely going on my playlist. I really liked the pre-chorus going into the chorus. I'm not a huge fan of the sheesh part, but that's just me being old. Because I would never say sheesh. Like, even right now, I feel really awkward saying it, right? But I like it. I like it nonetheless. Okay, this is not me coming for them. This is me talking as a person who is in music, judging YG, right? This does sound like Blackpink, and I hope that this doesn't affect the girls, because like, they're great. Like, I really loved their vocalists. Their vocalists sounded fire, okay? And I love the two tones between their rappers. That's something that I've mentioned. I don't really like rap, but I really enjoyed how their tone and their flows were different, but not too terribly different. So it's actually quite interesting, like, seeing the play back and forth between them. And they used that a lot, and I really liked that. The song was reminiscent, though, of Blackpink previous songs, and I don't want that to hurt them. And the fact that I'm saying that is not a critique on the girls themselves. You have to know that. It's a critique on YG. And I know that these girls have been working really hard, because I've heard about them for, I mentioned why, you know, during Girls Planet. I know they've been working for a really long time on getting this all ready. So the fact that this sounds so much like a Blackpink song is kind of like, what did you do for all that time, dude? Like, but I like this song. I like this song nonetheless. I hope that it does well for them. I see it already has like 33 million views. So like, hot dang, like good job. But someone said it's not a rookie performance, and I would agree with that. I felt like it was really, really good, right? Like I felt like this is a great debut song for them, and it was so interesting, like to hear the differences in all of their voices, and I think they have a really good start, that's for sure. And this is actually my worry for most YG groups, and most groups who have multiple layers of groups. So when you're like the one of a company, it's not that big a deal, right? Like, so, just for example, when I'm going to like go completely left field, right? When you have, Infinite, right? Infinite debuted and they were the only ones of their company. You can only compare Infinite to Infinite and to other groups that are in different companies, right? But when you have groups that are multiple layers of the company, then it makes me worried, right? Because you're often using similar producers, you know, whether they be in-house, similar choreographers. Now that has started to change a lot, but it does worry me because then they're always compared back, right? And I don't want particularly these girls or anyone who's in this situation where they're debuting to always have that comparison. And maybe you would say, oh, well then Laura, you shouldn't bring it up. But it has to be brought up, right? Because it's something that the company needs to handle and to assess, right? Like, for example, okay, I'm going to take like SM. It would be really weird, like, and frustrating for me as someone who loves SNSD for Red Velvet to do something that sounds exactly like SNSD, right? And it's not to say they can't do something similar, but like this song sounds very, very familiar. If you know what I mean, very familiar. So, and please don't think, like I said, this is like me hating on the girls. Because it's not. I think they're talented. This is me being disappointed in YG once again. And I don't know why. I think YG, anyone who follows a YG group, you could understand how disappointed I'm consistently of YG. Like YG Entertainment. I'm like, and it's not really until the members themselves have got the chance to really participate in a lot of the music production that you see like things veering off. I thought similarly with some of like between Big Bang and iKON, right? That because they had like that YG used like a model, and they did it with Blackpink too. They did it with 21 to Blackpink, right? So, and I see it in other groups. It's not just YG, but YG especially tends to do like a replacement, right? So they start with a group and then they go with them for a while till like while they're really popular, and then they switch. And sometimes for no reason, right? Like there was no reason to disband 21. Like they were doing great still, but they did. And then now I'm like, what's going to happen to Blackpink? Now Blackpink are like still amazingly popular, but I'm like, when was the last time they all came out with a title comeback, right? I feel like a lot of the critiques I hear from a lot of Blinks are, why are you not giving them any more music? Like they have like, they've had such a long career and they have such a short, like little discography, right? So I just don't want that to happen to the girls, and these girls, because they sound amazing. Like I really, really like this, and so that's why I want to like bring this to YG's attention. Like, come on. So, and you can think what you want. Maybe you don't agree with me, but For me, that's just how I felt, and I really, really liked the song. I liked the elements that are a part of it. It's just, I'm worried. So nonetheless, I thought this was a great debut. I hope they do well. It looks like they're going to. They already have 33 million views. So hopefully we don't have to wait a million freaking years for another comeback. Because that's usually what happens. I don't want to put that in the ears. Let's knock on wood. We're going to get another comeback in like 6 months. It's going to be groundbreaking, and I'm going to freaking love it because I think these girls are super talented, and I'm really excited. So tell me what your favorite parts of this MV were. Who is your bias? Please tell me who the members are, because I think I mentioned like 3 or 4 times. Their vocals, fire. I loved them. And then obviously tell me who the rappers are. I liked their two-tone. I liked the tones. I liked the going back and forth. The quality of this MV too. Fire. I was just like, almost the entire time, I felt like I couldn't speak because I was just like, wow. As people said, this did not feel like a debut. It felt like a seasoned senior group. So that's really awesome. I think that rookies are now having to live up to that standard, and it's just going to push K-pop higher and higher and higher. And so it's really exciting. So I'm looking forward to it. So tell me all your thoughts down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.